Today's hearing will examine the state of federal procurement, consider ways to boost innovation in the procurement process, and address challenges that have put a tremendous strain on federal contracting. A reliable and consistent procurement process is the key to ensuring that the federal government can effectively deliver its services to all Americans. Federal agencies depend on procurement professionals to place contracts efficiently, to ensure that government needs are being met and that taxpayer dollars are being used effectively. But we also need a process that is innovative and a process that's nimble enough to adapt to changing needs and circumstances. In recent years, the amount of federal dollars spent on contracts has steadily increased, driven in part by the need to acquire new technology such as software, cloud computing, cybersecurity protections, and artificial intelligence, products and services that we can only expect to become even more in demand as we move forward. At the same time, we face several challenges that have made the procurement process both difficult to manage and difficult to navigate for companies hoping to do business with the federal government. These challenges include a shortage of procurement professionals, particularly those with expertise related to emerging technologies, along with steep barriers for new companies seeking their first federal contract, and a diminishing domestic industrial base that can support the government's needs and requirements. Right now, procurement professionals are retiring at a higher rate than they can be replaced, which leaves few experienced staff available to train new recruits in the contracting field, and even fewer staff with the expertise and training needed to make increasingly complex technology purchases. I was pleased to work with Ranking Member Portman on bipartisan legislation to create a training program to help federal employees responsible for purchasing and managing artificial intelligence technologies better understand their capabilities and their potential risk. But it's clear there's more we must do to ensure that the government is at the cutting edge of new developments and that taxpayers are getting the most from their hard-earned taxpayer money. Frequently, agencies are challenged to work at the speed of relevance of the technology that they buy, and procurements that take years to complete cannot keep pace with the speed of technological developments. This leaves agencies with technology that is new to them but may already be obsolete for the job ahead. A pool of federal contractors is also shrinking, particularly with regard to new and small companies. A recent GAO study of the Department of Defense contracting found that while DoD contracts with small businesses increased by 15%, the number of small businesses awarded those contracts decreased by almost half. A July 2021 Bipartisan Policy Center report noted similar concerns with the unique barriers that small businesses in particular face when trying to enter the federal contracting process. New small firms are a critical component for our industrial base, pioneering new innovations, strengthening the resiliency of the domestic supply chains, and creating good-paying jobs in communities all across our country. I was proud to advance bipartisan legislation through this committee that was signed into law earlier this year, called the PRICE Act, which ensures that small and disadvantaged business owners are given a fair opportunity to compete for federal contracts and continue to grow their companies. Today, I'm very pleased to welcome a talented group of experts who can help us identify more effective solutions to address these ongoing challenges and ensure that the federal government is better able to serve the American people. So thank you to the three of you for being here. We look forward to this discussion.